If you're trying to figure out what mulch you should put in your flower beds, making the right choice can make all the difference in the world, and there are several types that you can choose from. Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the two main categories and a couple of subcategories underneath each so that you can make the right choice. Let's get to it. Mulches come in two overarching categories, which are organic and inorganic. And there's sub-options underneath each that all have different benefits and drawbacks and ideal uses. So I'm going to walk you through each. First up, organic. And the most popular choice people go with is your shredded hardwood bark mulch. The benefits of your shredded hardwood bark mulch are moisture retention within your flower beds, which is critical for your flowers to survive. Additionally, as it decomposes, it can help improve your soil over the long haul. And then most important, and people typically make this choice based off of the aesthetics or the looks of that hardwood shredded bark mulch, because it does look good in a flower bed. But generally speaking, this is your best choice for a versatile mulch for any flowers that you have in your garden. Up second is your pine bark mulch, and you can find this usually in a mini nugget or a larger nugget. One of the bigger benefits of these mulches is that they are acidic. So if you have flowers that need acidic soil, something like an azalea or a hydrangea, these pine bark mulches are going to provide additional benefits that your hardwood shredded bark mulch will not. So that's your key benefit. But from a drawback perspective, there's really one big one, and then it's that this mulch is lightweight. So when you think about the large nugget mulch, it has a lot of surface area, and if you live in an area that's prone to a lot of wind gusts, it can blow it out of your beds. Also, if you're looking to put this underneath something like a play set for the kids or a swing set like I did, they will kick this stuff and it will fly absolutely everywhere and you'll end up raking it all back into the play area. But again, these pine bark mulches are ideal for highly acidic areas, so keep that in mind. Your third option is a cedar mulch. Now, I don't have any because my store didn't carry it, but there are some definite benefits and drawbacks with this one as well. The biggest benefit, in my mind, is that it is an insect repellent. So if you have plants that are sensitive to pests and insects specifically, this is going to be a very good choice for you. It also has a nice cedar smell, which I've got to admit is one thing that I enjoy about this type of mulch. But there are two big drawbacks to your cedar mulch. One, it fades quickly in the sun, so you're going to lose that nice look of it pretty quickly. And number two, it's expensive, like significantly more expensive than the other mulches, so keep that in mind. But if you have a decorative flower bed where you're looking for a nice looking mulch and you have flowers that need to have some sort of pest detractor, this is going to be a good choice for you. Now there's another organic option that you can choose from, but you have to be careful with this one. And I'll come back to that here in a minute, but first let's hit category two. The second large category is your inorganic mulches, and there's two major options within this. The first one is rock or stone. Now, there's no decomposition with this as you would get with your organic mulches, so your stone is going to be pretty permanent unless you remove it yourself. And if you need something that's permanent, that's low maintenance from a mulch perspective, well, stone is a good option, and that's some of the benefits that you're going to find with it. But you have to be careful with stone because one of the major drawbacks is that it retains a lot of heat. So if you have flowers that are heat sensitive, you do not want to use stone in those flower beds. Additionally, it doesn't really do much with weeds like an organic mulch will. So you have to keep an eye on the weeds like a lot, and you're going to have to pull them up constantly. But if you have a flower bed that has a lot of succulents or drought resistant plants within it, stone is probably going to be a really good option for you. And the second option within this category is rubber mulch. Yes, rubber mulch. Now, some of the benefits with this is it is very durable. It lasts like forever. It has like a 12-year guarantee on the bag that I bought. That's amazing. And it also does act as an insect repellent. So if you want something that's going to be super ultra permanent and repel insects, this is going to be a big benefit and an option for you. Now, some of the drawbacks are pretty obvious. Well, it's a bit of an environmental concern by having rubber laying in your flower beds. And it also suffers from one of the challenges that your stone mulch falls into, and that's the heat retention. It's not quite as bad as stone, but if you pile it on thick, it can really retain that heat. So be careful what plants you put in those beds. Two of the best uses for this type of mulch are an area where you have no flower beds, but you need some sort of a decorative mulch within that section, or in a child's play area, because it is rubber and it's gonna last forever. Just be careful, because they're probably gonna kick it out of that area pretty frequently. Get ready with the rake. Now, some of you might want to get a dyed mulch, a wood mulch, and you'll find bags at your stores that have like a black or a brown or a red, are usually the three colors that you're going to find, but they don't really say what's in them. Most times within these bags, it is a mixture of a lot of different woods that have been thrown in, and they don't underline exactly what is in the bag, so you want to be careful with those. If you have a plant that's highly acidic and requires that type of mulch, make sure you pick that pine bark mulch, because that's going to give you those benefits. But if it's just a general purpose flower bed and you're not overly concerned about it, pick the color that's going to work best for you. But if you're trying to figure out how much mulch you need to order, whether it's bags or yards of mulch, click or tap on this video. And until the next time, keep doing it yourself.